the right of Ross. And it's just going to be handoff to Keeter right up the middle. Richie in there. Looks like Woolger coming off the bottom of the pile there for the Cats. And we are back live on YouTube. So go to not Cool 104.7. That's Chuck and Ethan. Go to YouTube. Booneville Bearcat Sports. We're back up and going. We're back up and going right now on YouTube. So I'm going to stop my video here. Maybe it quit. I don't know. I think my video quit. I'm not sure, honestly. You got a flag here on the play. Score is 14-7. Cats lead. There's 5:27 left to go here in the third quarter.
Second down from the 33-yard line or 38-yard line, back second and 10.
How do you end that? Anthony McKesson with the pressure.
Good pressure again from Anthony McKesson. This time McKesson will line up at the end with Courtney Mizell in the middle for
Again, thank you everybody for watching, and we do apologize for our little technical difficulties there. And there's a flag. I believe that's going to be against Charleston. Do apologize there. If you missed what happened, we had the ball down here about the 16, 17-yard line, somewhere in there. Evan was in at quarterback, pulled it from Frazier, and I guess the rest was kind of history. Slinker rolls out to the right, gets a good block from your receiver, Bouchard, and scores. And that's your score, 14-7. We kicked off to the Tigers. The Tigers have got a first down, and it is now 3rd and 15, though. We got two receivers to each side. Ross is looking to his left, and he throws deep. Incomplete. Good pressure by Fennell over there. It's going to be 4th down for the Tigers. Andrew Robertson trying to get this crowd into the game.
Yeah, Ross had plenty of time to throw, but he couldn't find his receiver, so he'll have to kick it away.
27-13 Lamar over Mansfield.
Lamar still leads at 27-13 over the Red Tigers.
Ross to do the punting, and Robertson got in there. Nice little punt there by the Tigers. He's going to be down at the 38-yard line, so the Cats will take over there. You got 4:48 left to go here in the third quarter. Scores 14-7. Again, just want to say thank you to everybody that's out there watching and tuning in to your Bearcat football here on Booneville Bearcat Sports on YouTube. You got Bouchard split it here to the left. You're going to got a flinch by a halfback. We're going to back them up 5. Tell you, Isaac, the Cats are really shooting themselves in the foot tonight. Just silly penalties. One really hurt us earlier when we was down in the red zone and put us back at the 39-yard line earlier in the first half. This time you're going to have Goff in at receiver. He's going to split over here to the left. Cats come back out. We have Robertson, Ray, your halfbacks. Frazier with the ball. No, Slinker keeps it. And, oh my goodness, Slinker's still up. And thrown down. That's number 14. Get his number here real quick. That's Mr. Keeter. Be 2nd and 10. Ball's on the 38-yard line of the Cats. Fennell goes out to the right. Frazier, your fullback. Robertson and Ray, your halfbacks. Robertson in motion is going to be hand off to Ray back on the right side. And we're going to be tackled for a loss.
Ray will be thrown for a 3-yard loss. I guess that's why the play to Frazier is working so well.
So it'll be 3rd and 12. 3:40 left to go here in the third. We'll see what Mr. Doc Crawley decides to do here. Offensive coordinator for the Cats. Back here is home of Charleston, where he grew up. Wooldridge, your tight end. Going to be over here on the left. You got Slinker split out receiver. Ray's going to be your quarterback. Fennell's your halfback. And it's going to be Ray on the keeper, and he got nothing. I thought Frazier had it, but Ray kept it. So the Cats are going to have to punt here. You got 3 minutes and 3 minutes even right now left to go here in the third. You're going to have Hamby, number 8, back deep for the Tigers. Slinker to do the punting for the Cats. Wouldn't be surprised to see the Tigers come after it here. Here they come from the right side.
That was almost blocked.
That was close, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 36-yard line. So the Tigers will take over on their own 36 with 2 minutes and 34 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Ross is going to be your quarterback for the Tigers. That's number 5. Number 14, Keeter, is going to be your halfback. Tigers are waiting on the play. You got number 3, Benji and Hamby over here. Hamby is going to be in at your slot receiver this time. You got Scott over there on the other side. He's going to come in motion for the Tigers. And Ross is looking. He's looking. And Richie tipped pass. I believe that was by McKesson. I tell you what, Isaac, Richie and McKesson, they're having themselves a game. They're able to get back there and give the quarterback some pressure tonight. So that makes it 2nd down. We're going to have trips over here to the right, one to the left. Hamby's going to be the closest one for the sideline. He's number 8. And number 1, Scott, he's the one at your slot. It's just be quarterback keeper. Ross right up the middle. Court the fridge. Mizell in there on the stop. You got Perelia in there and Andrew Robertson.
Yes, Andrew Robertson. No gain on the play. 3rd down and 10.
You got 2 minutes and 5 seconds left to go here in the third. Tigers are just taking their time. You're going to have one receiver to each side. Keeter, he's going to be in front of the quarterback. Here comes Ross. And Ross is looking, pressure by Perelia, and he's going to throw it. And wrapped up by 20 and number 12. It's going to be Wooldridge and Slinker. That was caught, though, by number 6, Curtis. So it's going to be first.
At the 46-yard line.
Be first down.
Ross
Yep.
Whoa!
They didn't even measure it. I wish they would have measured it. I don't know if he got it, but first down anyways for the Tigers.
Right on the first down marker.
Good pressure, though, by Perelia. Perelia, you got him over here at your left tackle. Fridge, he's in that nose tackle. McKesson, he's over at your right tackle. We'll be surprised to see the play come over here to the right, and it does. Quarterback keeper, Isaac called it again. You got Goers in there on the stop and Frazier. Goers, he's going to be your end. Looks like your receivers for Charleston are going to flip sides. Ball is on the 49, 2nd and 7 with 45 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Again, Tigers, they're just taking their time. Got trips to the left. Keeter is to the left of Ross. Wouldn't be surprised to see him looking over there to the screen pass. That's Benji on the reception. Weaver and McKesson there for the stop. Gets maybe 3, maybe 4 yards. Well, we'll say maybe 3. Got 14 seconds left here in the third. So they gave him 2 yards there on the carry or on the reception. 3rd and 5. Ball is on the 48-yard line of the Cats, and that's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Your Booneville Bearcats 14, Charleston Tigers 7. We'll take a little break and be right back. Back here at Alumni Field here in Charleston, Greenland is up 41-6 on Lamar.
Booneville leading the Charleston Tigers 14-7. Going to have a 3rd down and 5.
Mansfield is up 27-6 or 13 will ago. Hadn't gotten any other score on that. So 3rd and 5. You got trips over here to the left. Keeter is to the left of Ross. You're going to send Keeter and motor. Here comes the pressure by the Cats. That's Wooldridge. And it's the high pass. That little, looks like probably tunnel screen there to Scott.
There was too much heat on Ross from Ethan Wooldridge. See what Charleston wants to do. 4th and 5 from the Booneville 48-yard line. They're going to send the 3 wide receivers to the other side of the field.
So it's 4th and 5. We'll see if they punt it. Again, Ross, he's your punter and your quarterback. McKesson in there. And let's see if they can. Oh, man, it's going to take a Tiger roll and be down at the, I think that's the 3-yard line, Isaac. 27-20 Lamar over Mansfield. Mansfield's just scored, and they got a 7-point game there in Lamar. So the Cats will take over on their own 3-yard line. Let's see what we get going here. And it's a toss to Frazier. Cam Frazier! He's got the rest of the field. Let's see if he can go. Cam Frazier! Hurry, Cam, go! Come on, Cam! Come on, 10 yards! Cam Frazier! 97 yards! Touchdown, Bearcats! My goodness, this little toss there to your fullback. He's had himself a good night tonight.
97 yards.
What a run.
For Cam Frazier.
That's going to be 200-yard games for Mr. Cam Frazier in a row. And I believe he's going to have another career night 2 weeks in a row. Mr. Gavin Kent Slinker to do the hold. Holds good. Kick is up. That's going to be good. Your Booneville Bearcats 21. Your Charleston Tigers 7. We'll take a little break and we'll be right back here. We're back here at Alumni Field here in Charleston. I tell you, that woke the Booneville crowd up. Anthony McKesson's getting them up and going.
Hey, Doc.
Mr. Gavin Kent to do the kicking for the Cats. Back deep for the Tigers is going to be number 1. That's Scott. You got Hamby. He's at the 25, and I can't really tell who that is on the far side over there.
Put him in the teeth.
Mr. Gavin Kent's kick is going to be fielded by Hamby at the 20. Hamby comes back to the middle, and Hunter Pence and Casey Matson there on the stop for the Cats.
Whoa, whoa. Ethan, what do you got to say? Yes. Oh, and we got a little bit to say about Lamar and Mansfield. 27 now to 20. So the Red Tigers.
So you got 11:22 left to go here in the ball game. 21-7, the Cats lead, and the Tigers have the ball on their own 29-yard line. One receiver over here, that's going to be Scott. 2 to the right. Keeter is to the left. He goes in motion, and it's going to be a little shuffle pass. And Richie tried to strip it. Him and Pence in there on the stop. That was to number 33. I think that's Tunner. I'll tell you correctly here in just a second. Yes, that's Mr. Turner there. Little shovel pass. They hadn't run that tonight, really. I believe that's the first time. You got 2 receivers over to the right, 1 to the left. It's still Scott over here. Excuse me. Ross is your quarterback, number 5, and Keeter is to the left of him. And you got a false start. Ball's on the ground. Let's see what they... You got McKesson and Perelia and Wooldridge all dove for the ball. I don't see a flag or nothing. Third and 10. You got 5 wide for the Cats. Got pressure by Richie. And just through the hands of Benji, number 3. So it's going to be 4th down for the Tigers. Cats are sending out their punt team. We'll see what the Tigers do. There's 9:50 left to go here in the ball game.
No, not right now.
Not 11. Good. It's punt. It's punt. Punt. It's punt.
What's some kind of thing? Anything.
We'll see what they do. Ross does punt. High punt. Fair catch by Fennell at the 40-yard line, just inside the 40 actually. 9:43 left to go here in the ball game, and the Cats are going to take over on the Tigers. Let's see where they mark it. I think it's right at the 40. They do. Actually, it's just a hair on the other side of the 40. We'll see what we do here. Maybe give another little toss to Mr. Brazier.
Yes, Mina is on top of 35-0 fourth quarter. Standard Booneville formation. Everybody in tight this time.
Ray goes in motion. It's going to be tossed to Ray over here on the right side. A little stir step by Ray. Got a flag. And this is probably going to be coming back. But a holding call on the Cats. Ray got maybe a yard or so on the play, though. So it'll be 2nd and 20.
22-19 now. Elkins leading Pottsville at the fourth quarter score. Good game today.
Hot dogs, hamburgers, and pizza. Half price in the PTO concession stand. It is for real this time, people.
Here come the Cats to the line. Fennell's in at receiver over here on the right. Wooldridge, your tight end on the left side. Robertson, your halfback over here. It's going to be Slinker on the keeper. Nice pull by Slinker. And he stepped out of bounds. Crowd's wanting a little flag. Scott bumped him. He stepped out and stepped back in and just gave him a little bump, but I don't think it was intentional.
No flag force coming.
Number 1, Jeffrey Scott. 9-yard gain on play. Second down 11
for the Cats. Blue Stars, or rather off this side.
Richard's your receiver. And it's going to be Slinker pulls it again. Evan Slinker. That's tackled by Scott. So that's put the Cats at the 45. It's going to make it 3rd and 5.
3rd down 5 for the Cats.
Check in real quick on the Greenland Cedarville score. That score just surprises me pretty much, honestly. Richard is going to be your receiver over here. He's going to toss to Frazier over here on the right side. Cam Frazier's got a first down. Cam Frazier jumps over a guy, gets down to the 35-yard line of the Tigers. I'll tell you, Cam, Chuck just said it, he's having a career night. He's going to set a new career high for rushing yards tonight. He had 125 yards last. Oh! Ray stumbles and goes right into his fullback. At least he was able to get some positive yardage there. Benton is ahead of Greenwood, 24-17.
Now Greenwood has got another touchdown on the board, and they and Benton are tied 22 all in the 3rd quarter.
Mr. Chuck Hayes says it's 24-24 Benton and Greenwood.
Benton has one of their better teams this year, so.
Ty Goff in at receiver. He splits out to the left. Robertson is in motion. Slinker's back at quarterback. And we head off to Robertson over on the left side.
I think if it dips in, it goes back. 29-yard line. Donberger on the stop. Somebody also off here.
Number 21, Rudd. Number 54, Donberger on the tackle there for the Tigers. Got 7:15 left to go here in the ball game. 3rd and 4, and the ball's on the 29-yard line of the Tigers. Still 41-6, Greenland over Cedarville, and Lamar is still ahead, 27-20. Cedarville holds on. That's going to be their 2nd conference win. You got a toss over here to Frazier. Cam Frazier just moving them feet. Let's see where they mark. It's going to be a Bearcat first down. There's number 50, Skeets, in there for the Tigers. If Mansfield can tie this up, we'll have an interesting game at Lamar. If Lamar can hold on, they'll be in 2nd place if this game turns out the way I'm thinking it's going to turn out. You're going to have Slinker at receiver now. Fennell's going to be at halfback. Ray is your quarterback. Ray on the quarterback keeper. He gets down to the 21-yard line. Looks like Keeter on the stomp for the Tigers. 6 minutes left to go here in the ball game.
6 minutes left. We're halfway through the fourth quarter. Ty Goff is coming in with the play from the side.
Comes Mr. Ty Goff.
Hey, you know what would be real good for him here in a second? Just yank him out.
Goff splits out to
You
the
got
side of the field near the Booneville sideline.
Robertson and Frazier in the backfield. And it's going to be a handoff to Robertson. Andrew gets down to the 15. Number 33, that's Turner on the stop for the Tigers. 5:27 left to go here in the game. It's going to make it 3rd and 2 or 3. It'll be 3rd and 2. Ball's on the 16-yard line. Bouchard comes in for the Cats. Ball's on the ground. You're going to have 2 receivers to each side. And you're going to have Scott in motion, so you're going to have trips over to the right. Wouldn't be surprised to see a pass right here to, let's go, Keeter. He's got the first down. That's Weaver on the stop. Noah. Osceola is ahead of Piggott, 34-12. Smack over in Genoa Central's tied 14-all at halftime. Harrisburg is up 20-6 over Walnut Ridge. And Crater Morning Star is up 13-8 over Conway Christian. Got 5 wide here for the Tigers. Ross is looking. Pressure by McKesson. Here comes Boersma. Anthony McKesson. Let's see if that's going to be in grounding. They call incomplete. I don't think there's nobody over there, but there's no flag, so it'll be 3rd down. Anthony McKesson almost had himself another sack.
What did he say it was to the guy?
So it'll be 3rd and 10. 4:28 left to go here in the ball game. Second.
One wide here. That's number 6, Curtis.
Looks like you have Curtis and Scott over here. And you got trips over there to the right. Here comes pressure by Wooldridge. Hunter Pence. Oh, good job reading the little screen there. That was a little halfback. They had put Keeter there in the little H-back slot, whatever you want to call that position there. And Hunter Pence just read it nicely. So 4 minutes even left to go here in the ball game. 21-7. The Tigers are on their own 29-yard line, and it's 3rd and 12. Again, I'll say thank you for everybody that's out there watching tonight. Hope you're enjoying it. We've got 2 receivers to each side. Keeter is to the right of Ross. Ross is looking. He's looking to his right. Pressure by Robertson. He's sacked. Andrew Robertson. Comes in from the side over there. He's playing your end. So 3:17 left to go here in the ball game. It's 4th down, and I'm guessing they're going to punt. I don't know why they wouldn't. So 4th and 20, and here comes the punt. High punt. Fennell's just going to let it bounce. It takes the Tiger roll, still going. My, what a punt. Down to the 21-yard line. The Cats will take over there on their own 21 with 2:53 left to go here in the ball game.
56-yard punt there.
Isaac, if we hold on here, the Cats will still be in first in the conference. Lamar, they can just hold off Mansfield. They'll be the only one in second place right now. But Cedarville and Charleston, they'll each have 2 losses. And they'll be tied for 3rd. And Mansfield and Greenland will be tied for 4th if they both should lose. Cats come out. Ball's on the ground again. It's a handoff to Ray. That's number 12. Got a whistle. Timeout, Charleston. That was Cawthorn on the stomp there for the Tigers. We'll take a little break and be right back.
He's
Back here at Alumni Field here in Charleston. Isaac just talking there about the conference. Mansfield and Greenland will be pretty much battling for the 5th seed. Mansfield did lose to Greenland earlier in the year. Charleston and Cedarville will be for your 3rd and 4th position. As everything stands right now, and the scores stay and the leads stay as they are. We'll see how the rest of the season though plays out. Still have 2 weeks to play after this week, and we still have 2 minutes and 47 seconds left to go in this game, and anything can happen. But right now, your Cats are leading 21-7. Got a flag. I'll be offsides against the Tigers. Well, that's going to be a first down. Should be. I'm sorry, it'll be 2nd and 5. It was 2nd and 5. So 2nd and inches, technically, I guess. Nope. Watt Hat is saying first down. So the Cats have a first down on their own 26-yard line. Or no, that's the 31. I just need to look at the field, not the scoreboard, I guess.
31-yard line. First and 10.
Cats come out. Slinker tosses over to Ray over here on the right side. Randon. Good job by Ray. He gets up to the 36-yard line. That's number 14, Ketter, on the stop for the Tigers. Tigers take another timeout. They got 1 left. So 2:37 left to go here in the ball game. Try to get you some scores real quick. Mina is up ahead 35-6 over Waldron. Lamar is still ahead of Mansfield 27-20 as far as we know right now. Magazine is up 38-0 over JC Westside. Fort Aston Junction is in a close battle with Junction ahead 14-12. Again, that's going to be a crucial game for the Rattlers to watch if Rattlers should finish out as conference champs. Hackett is ahead of Mountainburg 46-32. The Rattlers do play Mountainburg next week. The Cats come to the line quickly. And here's the toss over here to Frazier. Cam Frazier's got the first down. He gets down to the 44-yard line.
Really running downhill tonight. He got 8 yards on that.
He's number 21 on the stop. That's Rudd. Bouchard comes in 33-20 with 5:30 left, and Lamar is driving. And here's the play. Ray with the ball. Ray up over midfield. You got a flag coming in late. Scott on the... Nope, that's Rudd in there on the stop. Isaac's saying it's going to be a holding call, and it is. So that's going to back the Cats up 10. Got 1:53 left to go here in the ball game. 21-7 is your score. Cats lead. Again, the Cats play Lamar next week at home. Fennell comes into the game for the Cats. Isaac's up here calling the play. And here we go with Ray right up the middle. Still turning those feet. Brandon Ray,
Keeps moving those feet, and
he
got
gets
about
up
3
to the
yards on the
44-yard line. Good job. Gets maybe 3 yards there on the carry. A whole host of Tigers there on the stop, with number 21 leading them all, Rudd. Tigers are going to take their last timeout. That comes with 1:45 left to go here in the ball game. We'll see if Mr. Parrish has updated his stats or anything. I can tell you how many yards Mr. Frazier has. We'll see if he... Cam Frazier, right now tonight, has 16 carries for 213 yards. 213, Chuck. The Cats have a total of 431 yards right now, and Charleston has 155 yards. That's up to this point, and per the stats I've got right here. Slinker is your second leading rusher with 70 yards. Cats come out. He's going to head off to Robertson right up the middle.
Charleston does have no more timeouts.
And the clock's just going to run as Charleston just used their last timeout, last play.
It is gone final. Greenland has beaten Cedarville 41-6.
So 41-6. Mr. Chuck just said that is the final score on Greenland and Cedarville. So Cedarville will have 2 losses in conference, and Greenland's going to have 2 wins. So they did beat Mansfield, so they're battling for 5th place pretty much right now. And backs against the wall, and they answered tonight. So that's going to put them at 2-3 in conference for Greenland. Cedarville, they're going to have 2 losses in conference. That's going to be our last game of the season. That'll be senior night. That's going to be played November 8th. Cats take a timeout with 56 seconds left.
56 seconds left in the game. Booneville goes a timeout. That's their first of the half.
Yeah, everybody is leaving as Essex Point now. Looks like it's raining again out there. I didn't even realize that. Again, we're here in the visitors press box over here in Charleston. If you're wondering about a glare or anything, maybe you have while watching the game. The windows here, I mean, we can open them up, but it won't do no good. It'll just be in the way. Literally, we're standing on a little platform in here, and the windows are right below my chest. The little latch to open it is. Yeah, they only open at the bottom half, so it wouldn't do no good. We do say thank you for watching. I do want to give a quick shout out to all of our firefighters out there. They had a call. I know the Booneville firefighters had a call. I know Magazine responded to help them today with the house fire before we headed over here. So I'll give a shout out to my brothers and sisters on the fire department. Hand off to Frazier again one more time. He gets up about to the 48, 49 yard line. So if you see a firefighter or policeman, I know they responded as well. I saw Mr. Cody Smith, I should say Sergeant Cody Smith, go by earlier. There's 38 seconds left to go in the game. So if you see a firefighter, first responder, or policeman, tell them thank you for all they do. And we are. We got 25 seconds left on the play clock and 26 seconds left on the game clock. It's 4th and 5, so we'll have to run a play. They're probably going to call a timeout. Looks like that's what they're going to do. We'll just see what they decide to do. I mean, if they take a knee, it would be turnover on downs, and no time really will. They're going to have 3 seconds left. See what they decide to do here. Yeah, a little run around maybe. Run around and get down. So, Booneville, Isaac, we're going to stay undefeated right now in conference. Got Lamar next week. They've got 1 loss. That 1 loss was to Cedarville. Charleston's going to drop down to 2 losses in conference, and they're going to go to 3 and 5 on the year and 3 and 2 in conference. Cats are going to go 6 and 2 overall. The Cats come in. We was ranked number 6th in the state in Class 3A for Hootens. Charleston was 24th.
Charleston will now fall at 3 and 5. They're going to be.
Cats are just going to come out, and we're going to take a knee.
And Booneville was lined up now in victory formation. I would say Swings will take about 3 or 4 steps back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, and then.
Just make sure the clock runs out, and he does.
And that's going to be the final play of the ball game. Your final score: Booneville Bearcats 21, Charleston Tigers 7. We'll get you a little stats here. I was kind of glad to see Coach May, even though it was on the visitor's side. Hope he does good. I believe he's got Mr. Bryson May over there as well doing his student teaching. So got 2 Bearcats over there. So I know Mr. Brock May, he's up at Van Buren. Check on them, see what their scores is, and after I do that, I'll give you some stats. If I get to the right thing here.
Finally wrapped it up. Before we go off, let's see if there's any updates on any scores. Lamar now leads Mansfield 41-20.
41-20, Lamar over Mansfield. So Lamar's going to stay your second seed in the conference. That's what Mr. Chuck just said. Again, the Cats play Lamar at home next week. And I was going to check on the Van Buren game. They are losing to Springdale Harbor 21-17. I know Mr. Jesse Frost and Coach Schott up there in Berryville, they were losing earlier. It's 55-14 now, Pea Ridge over Berryville. So checked on a couple scores there. I know they wasn't in conference, but a couple of former Booneville players and Booneville grads. Refresh my thing here for my stats. Right now, as of now, there's 431 yards for the Cats and 115. I believe I called this off earlier. Frazier has 213 yards. He's obviously got some more since then. But a career night for Cam Frazier. That's 2 back-to-back weeks. He's had a career high rushing. Had like 165, I believe, last week, or 125, and he had 3 touchdowns. He had 1 touchdown this week. Mr. Slinker was your second leading rusher with 70 at the point earlier. Mr. Parrish hadn't updated yet anymore. See who your leading tackler was. It was Mr. Brazier. I tell you, Isaac, Cam Brazier's probably going to be the player of the game with 213 rushing yards. He's got 5.5